Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am back with story number 2 for all 12 of you. So, um, I want to skip to friendships, and I'm going to have a couple of stories about this. But when do you mind your business, and when are you a friend? So, first story. This is years ago. Don't forget that. I was having a get together, me and my roommate. Was I in Colorado? I was in Virginia. I was in Virginia and we were having a get together. House full of youngins having a good time, drinking, acting rowdy, partying, having a good time. No problems. And me and my roommate, her name was Kim, we had a mutual friend and I cannot remember her name, so I'm just gonna call her Michelle. Michelle was at the house, and we already knew Michelle and her husband had major problems. We just didn't know to what extent. So Michelle was having a good time, not doing anything out of pocket, not all up on another man or anything, when suddenly her uninvited husband burst in to our kitchen. That's where we were. I say burst in like there was a door. There was no door, but he wasn't invited. And me, Kim, Michelle, and a couple other women, we were in there laughing and talking, and he grabbed Michelle by her head and yanked her back and just started pounding her out, right? And she's on the floor. He goes to kick her. I mean, just beating the hell out of her in front of us, like we're not going to do anything. So me and Kim, we grab him and we start pelting him out. I always say I had hands, so I'm punching and we hitting, and he's still trying to hold on to her. She bleeding, and we drug him out of the house. And he's out there having a fit, acting crazy. She leaves with him. Next thing I know, she's not talking to either one of us. She can't talk to either one of us, and that was honestly the end of our friendship. I have no idea what happened to Michelle. I think I tried to reach out a couple of times because I was worried about her safety. And my reaching out went unanswered. So this is one story. But my next story, I might do it tomorrow. All these days in between these stories suck because then I don't remember what I was going to speak about. But the question is going to be for both stories. Where do you draw the line? Where do you say, you know what, that's not my business? Where do you say, you know what, it's not my business, but I'll be damned if this is going to happen in front of me? When do you jump in for a friend, not a stranger? That's a different story. But for a friend who you see getting beat up, abused, physically, maybe even emotionally or mentally, somebody cursing them out, going off, talking to them crazy. When do you decide I am going to intervene here? And when do you think it might be at your own detriment? Maybe your own health, maybe your own life is being risked now. Just think about that. And I promise tomorrow I'm gonna try to come with story number 2 that ties into this, just a totally different person. Y'all have a great day, and yeah, bye.